Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World, and welcome to my last video for Season 10, and potentially for Chapter 1 of Fortnite Save the World. Now, I say potentially because it's very possible that Fortnite Save the World, well, honestly, we don't know what's going to happen. That right now is going to be the theme of, or the topic of this video. What is going to happen later today when Season 10 ends for Battle Royale? And I say for Battle Royale because, and in this video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what I think is going to happen, or what I guess I hope is going to happen. And I'm not going to bring in comparisons about Battle Royale. I'm not going to talk about what they may get or anything, but I will kind of talk about what a lot of people believe that it's going to happen for Battle Royale and how important I feel that should be for Save the World. I'm also going to talk in the second half of this video about the scientist, or the visitor recordings and the whole visitor thing, which, by the way, thank you very much to those people who have gifted me the visitor emotes, which we can look at them here right now real quick. That's not the one. This one. Okay. So this is the go home visitor one. And then there's another one that says we love the visitor. There. Or scientist, or visitor. I don't know what it is. Visitor, scientist, something it is. But we're going to talk about those two. We're going to talk about what I think this means. And we're going to listen to those tapes. We're going to listen to the recordings and why I feel this could be. I hope this could be something great for Save the World, but why I think it's not. But anyway, let's go into this, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being here. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate all of you. I really hope to see a lot of you guys on my stream. Also, actually, when this video comes out, I'll be streaming, so hopefully you guys will drop by and say hi. We're just going to be waiting. We're going to be waiting for the update. We're going to be waiting to see what happens. We're going to be waiting to see what happens because I'm really curious about what's going to happen for Save the World, because of course that's the game I play. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for using my creator code right here, creator code DUJ2. Those of you who use it, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I know so many of you do it, use it when you give me stuff. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. So let's start at the beginning, and let's start about what we do know. We know that today at 2 p.m. Eastern, there's going to be an event. I'm going to watch it. I believe it's only going to be in Battle Royale. And you know what? Honestly, I wish it wasn't Save the World. I wish that Save the World also had, if maybe there would be a notice or a tweet or something saying, if you're in Battle Royale or if you're in Save the World, stay there, be ready, because there's going to be an event. It would be amazing, too, if there was a Save the World event as well. But you know what? I don't know. Honestly, I will say this. I really would love to see a Save the World event introducing this next chapter. And that's my next question. My next question is, will there be a Chapter 2 for Save the World? As of this moment right now, if we go over here and we just see in the select the game mode, currently, of course, the splash screen there is a Battle Royale thing, and we've got Save the World, Battle Royale, and Creative right there. But I will say this, it does honestly feel like perhaps Save the World is becoming its own game. Battle Royale is of course kind of like the main game now, and Creative is an area for people to explore and just do things with the other two modes. It kind of like the creative part of, well, obviously it's called creative. I don't want to say Legos, but kind of like that whole concept of, if you'd rather build stuff than fight other people or defeat zombies, and use that. So right now it feels like these three modes are kind of perhaps going to separate into their own games. If that happens, then it's very possible that Save the World will not be getting a Chapter 2. Now, I know that kind of sounds a little weird, but bear with me for a second. The biggest question here is going to be for me. Apparently today we're going to get an event, right? There will be an event for Battle Royale. Battle Royale is definitely going to say, hey, this is what's going to happen. Here you go. Do we know if there's going to be a patch update after that? As soon as the game, as soon as this event happens, is there going to be a patch update right away? Or are they going to be like, hey, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, season 1 of chapter 2 begins? Because I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to be like chapter 2 of, Fortnite Battle Royale begins. So it's going to be chapter 2, season 1. I kind of think that's what's going to happen. I don't know if they would go to chapter 2, season 11. But we're going to have to wait and see. And if they do that, will the brand new season start right away, or are they going to be kind of like, this is what's going to happen, this is the whole event that's happening, the patch update will be happening on X day, during the week, for them to keep the current update schedule kind of thing. And then the next question is going to be for Save the World. Will Save the World continue to remain on its current Wednesday update? Because if that's the case, then we may not see anything for Save the World until Wednesday. Now, I know that's something that I've actually been asking myself a lot, and I've been really, 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 really hoping to see some sort of a post on Reddit, part of a tweet, which, yes, they have been tweeting constantly, and they've been tweeting a lot for Save the World, and tweeting, the fact that these heroes are going to be leaving. So you know what? That's something. It's something. They've been tweeting about the heroes. They've been tweeting about some of the weapons and stuff. So I gotta say, that is definitely something. That's something pretty big in that sense. So from that point of view, yeah, I completely understand that they are maybe putting a little bit more attention to Save the World, but we have absolutely nothing. We have no, you know what? I'm going to say this. Sure, there's a ton of spoilers of people saying, something huge is coming in season 11. We're getting new sets, we're getting new heroes, we're getting new events, we're getting new all this stuff, but there isn't really anything concrete, guys. And honestly, seeing models, seeing leaks, it's not really real until it's in the game. And if you guys remember, the biggest updates we've had in this game, perk recombobulating, hero loadouts, all these huge updates, there's never really been much. I mean, they've talked about it, and when they've talked about it, they've actually even talked about it weeks and sometimes even months before the actual update. Even the Candy Valley storyline and all that, we kind of had some sort of, okay, this is going to happen. Them preparing us to understand that there's going to be some major changes in the game. We have had none of that now, and not even any real substantial leaks. So what could that mean? Does it mean that Save the World is not going to really change that much? And this is my next part, as much as we know about Battle Royale, because we do know quite a bit.
I have a complicated inner life.
That's not a bad weapon, actually. Those are two not bad weapons, actually.
It's like you really get me.
The Vindertech Blazer has headshot eliminations, no. And this one has headshot, no. Sorry, I get distracted easily. We know that Battle Royale is going to get some huge updates, guys. We know that. There's been a lot. There's been actual leaks of things that are going to be patched into the game, of new maps, new areas, and even something that some people have been saying is that people have been commenting there's going to be new game mechanics, which for a game that is over 2 years old, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to hear that there's going to be a revamp of the game itself. It's awesome. It's awesome to hear that kind of thing that's going to happen. So hearing that for Battle Royale is pretty cool. And I gotta admit, I'm not someone who plays Battle Royale, but I would not be opposed to trying out Battle Royale if it's going to be a whole new set of rules and styles and everything. I think that would be pretty cool. Honestly, I really do. Having said that, I would love to see a radical new change, a radical change in game mechanics, style. Let's say if they are going to bring skins to the locker, that would be an amazing opportunity to completely revamp our hero loadout systems. If we are going to be able to use any skin we want, then we can basically classify and class each skin or as whatever we want. We can change it and turn it into any class of hero that we want, and it would be awesome. I think it would be absolutely amazing to see all of the crazy awesome skins in battle royale as ninjas, as anything. I think it would be a fantastic thing, but it does introduce a lot of complications, which in a brand new complete revamp or a complete new uh, new game mechanics, new save the world would fix that. It would be really good. So in that sense, I gotta tell you guys, I really hope to see a radical change in Save the World for next season or whenever that'll start. If it will start today, Sunday, after the 2 p.m. Event, or and that's going to be the question. That's the question where I'm looking at. I really do wonder if that's going to happen now or it's going to happen Wednesday because we are Save the World. So if we're going to have to wait till Wednesday and we're going to continue and nothing comes for Save the World, there's no news, no nothing, that will say a lot about not only the condition of Save the World, but also the future of it. I kind of have a feeling that after the event or during the event is when we're going to have some news for Save the World drop on Reddit. And it could be something as awesome as a brand new new roadmap with a ton of new information of like, look at this, boom, new game kind of thing, or Save the World's going free to play, or we're taking away Twine Peaks and completely changing it, giving us a whole new Twine Peaks, whole new biome, or another new biome. Who knows? 6-star materials and etc. etc. I mean, literally, the sky's the limit here, guys. It could be awesome. It could be really awesome. Or it could be as negative as saying, after over 2 years of Save the World, we've decided to close this part of Fortnite. It could possibly be that too. I mean, that's where we are right now. It could be so much. It could be from this side to all the way to this side. It could be any of that. So, I am hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're going to see a major advancement in Save the World. I'm hoping that we're going to see not a new direction that it'll go in, but kind of like going from here to here. That's what I hope to see. Do I think it's going to happen? Unfortunately, because of the experiences we've had over the past, I'd say over the past year, I'm inclined to believe that's not going to happen. Actually, more than that, year and a half. Wow, ever since season 5, or version 5, as we called them back then. Ever since then, you know what? Yes, they have done some huge changes in the game. I really do enjoy most of them. The skill tree is the only thing that I'm kind of like, I kind of wish they would have just revamped it a little bit, not just taken it away and made it into what it was. And you know what? Definitely a level increase. There's a lot of things that we still need to see. Some major bugs that need to be fixed because unfortunately, and something I've realized recently, especially with working in some of the new weapons, the boombox weapons, is that there are still some vast errors and bugs in the game when you try and create different setups. Something that should be working a certain way doesn't work that way. So those, apart from the big issues we've known from day one, which, it's kind of like the AFKing, the duplicating, and just the imbalance in the game. The game imbalance, the huge game imbalances we have right now. So that's what I hope to see. I hope to see an amazing, exciting new Save the World. Well, I just want to see an exciting Save the World. I want to see something that completely just blows us away, because it can be. Because you know what? And this is the reason why I say this. Because it's going to happen for Battle Royale. The changes coming to Battle Royale are going to be so incredibly awesome that people are just, or not even awesome. They're just going to be so incredibly different, and you know that's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. So if that's going to happen for Battle Royale, then it can most definitely happen for Save the World. Look how awesome this game is. It has the potential for that. So anyway, the last thing we're going to do right now is we're going to listen to this real quick. This is the visitor tapes from Battle Royale. I do want to play this because I want to tell you guys what I think about it. So let's listen in.
What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever. I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witnessed it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? No matter, it seems the lengthy precautions worked. The theorem was a success.
Theorem.
Us, you, arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion. This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself. Thus, this hasty and primitive recording. And why not
primitive recording, I like that.
Find myself looped. Activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end.
Okay, so that was the end of the season 10, kind of like that's the end. Now the basic thing I want to talk about here is a lot of people are saying that this sounds like Dr. Vinderman, and you know what, I gotta say it kind of does, but I don't think it's Dr. Vinderman. It would be amazing if it was Dr. Vinderman. It would be amazing if it was some sort of connection to Save the World, you know, to kind of mesh those things. The Save the World storyline is beautiful. It's amazing. You guys know that. It's incredible. The whole Dr. Vinderman storyline, Ray, Desiree, all of that, you know, the Steel Wool Gang, all of that going through and traversing through that. Obviously, this is leading up to the whole time kind of loop thing that Season 10 was built on. And yes, again, we're not going to, you know, I'm going to say this because it needs to be said. Of course, Season 10 was a bit of a transition. It's a transition period. A lot of people know that Season 10 was very muted or very low on, you know, the change factor. A lot of people in Battle Royale also felt kind of like, what's going on here? Kind of like, you know, they're phoning it in a little bit. Save the World, we know that we saw very little advancements as well. And a lot of us agree that that's because, you know, Epic Games as a whole had some very big projects that they wanted to see, you know, succeed. Borderlands 3 is a very clear indication of that. They definitely wanted it to succeed. They pushed it in Fortnite, not in Save the World, but they pushed it in Fortnite Battle Royale. They really did push that. They pushed that hard, actually. And it makes sense that they would kind of, you know, tone down a little bit the intensity of Fortnite to encourage people to play those games. Of course they would. Now, where we are right now, it kind of makes me feel like, was it too much? Did they pull back too much and lose too many people playing? And right now, with this new chapter 2, or, you know, season 11, whatever you want to call it, will they bring people back if there is the change needs to be that much bigger? With Save the World, you guys know, you guys played it, hit the road, you know, any event like that gets a little tiresome if you're doing it for 3 months straight, which is how long this is, you know. Doing it every single day, it gets to be a little too much. Their storylines are not bad. Our storylines are not bad. Of course, there are people who finish storyline in 1 day, and that's the thing. If you're looking to finish the content in Save the World, guess what? You're gonna finish it. There is a finite amount of content, and unfortunately, Save the World does not have a high replayability factor. I've talked about that before too in many other games. I feel that a lot of games, especially games like this that want to keep us playing every single day, need to have what a lot of MMORPGs have, which is that replayability factor through RNG most of the time with drops. You go through, you defeat a mission or something, you could have a small chance of a drop or something. It gives you that replayability factor, as well as a lot of games that don't do this, a shop where you can buy stuff that rewards you for replayability. We have that in the item shop, so that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome that we have that. So through replayability you can buy a lot of the stuff that's here. That's great, but the balance is not perfect either, and that also definitely needs to be worked on. Having said that, you guys know I have a lot of ideas for things that I would love to see. I would love to see a method of purchasing gold. There's a lot of people who don't have 8, 10, 12, 14 hours a day to play Save the World to be able to grind the gold and the things in the game. It'd be awesome for people who do have like really good jobs or spend a lot of time on their jobs to be able to trade in V-Bucks for gold. It'd be great. It'd be great if they added to this here as well. They added reperk. They added everything you need in the game apart from right now, the current game, apart from experience. Because you guys know that experience is very easy to come by. You can get a massive amount of experience in the game right now, and you guys have seen that. So experience is not that hard to come by. Everything else is. And that would be great. That would be great if they were to add that to the shop for people who could purchase it. And for the other people who have time that they can invest in the game, then you can use your time to get everything in the game. So there's a lot of those changes like that. And of course, with the locker coming in here too, we need a shop. We need our own shop too. We need a Save the World shop that will also provide us with Save the World items. Now, I know I'm getting way off track here, but I feel like there's so much of this stuff that we've been talking about over and over again that could really help improve Save the World. And that's what I want to see, guys. I want to see an amazing Save the World. I want to see either a Season 11 that's going to be incredible, or a version 11. Maybe we'll go back to versions for Save the World. Or a Chapter 2 for Save the World that is going to, yes, introduce Save the World as free-to-play, or maybe even at a much more reduced price. Or maybe a tutorial area or a free area. Some people have been saying that a free area could be all of Stonewood or all of Plankerton. I personally feel that having Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny Valley as a free area would be fantastic. I also feel like War Games was a fantastic way to make War Games and Endurance was a great way of opening the game, just opening that part of the game for people to be able to experience it, and if they want to experience more, to purchase more. But I personally feel that Stonewood, Plankerton, and Canny could be of the free part of the game, and then Twine and potentially other areas of the map or other areas of the world could be the paid version of the game. There's so many things that can be done. There's so many things that could be done. There's so many things that could be tested and changed and tried that I really hope to see that, guys. I really hope to see a fantastic change for the better for Save the World. We'll have to see. It's possible. It might happen. It might not happen. We're going to see very soon. Whoa, cool. Look at that. What's that? Unknown region. 0 maxim. You're overpowered. Rewards. Huh. Too bad you can't go in here. That's so cool, though. Look at that. There's like a little... I think that's the meteor in there. But anyway, there's a lot that could happen, guys. I'm hoping for the best. My biggest question right now is what's going to happen during the event. Is the event going to in any way mention Save the World? Will we get a new cinematic for Chapter 2? And the biggest question I have right now is, will there be anything for Save the World? Or is it going to be, again, there's going to be an awesome event, an awesome thing, a bunch of information comes out for Battle Royale of like, look at all this new stuff that's going to be happening. Update is happening tonight, tomorrow, sometime this week. and no information for Save the World. No information apart from Wednesday is our update day or a reset day, I guess. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I know this was a long video. If you reached the end, thank you very much. I hope you come by to the stream. We're going to be live. I'm going to be waiting and seeing what happens. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go into Battle Royale to see the event unless they tell us, hey, you can just stay and save the world and the event will be available for you. But we'll have to wait and see. As always, guys, I am DUJ2. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoy this video, guys, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor. And have yourself a wonderful day. Thanks a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.